So the first card you have your past is Temperance. So yes, this is the balance card. This is about alchemy, all sorts of different things, making something out of something else. I'm seeing balance in this card, but I'm seeing that you were trying to find some balance at this time, trying to find some kind of solid ground. There could have been some kind of upheaval happening or some problem going on. I'm actually seeing you, you could have even been missing sleep at this time. You could have been feeling very stressed at this time. This is around work, but also around other things in your life. So you might have been trying to balance stress with work, with other things going on in your life at this time. I'm seeing there were some things that you actually didn't want to face as well. You couldn't quite face something. You had something in the back of your mind and you didn't want to bring it forward and deal with it, whatever this was, because you had so much other stress going on in your life, I'm seeing. Yes, if this resonates, you're going to have to face whatever this big thing is sometime. It's not just going to disappear by itself. But I'm seeing that, you know, you're right to just put this one to one side at this time, because I'm seeing that this wasn't the right time for you to be tackling whatever this big problem is, because you had so many other things you had to deal with. You had work stress, other things that needed your immediate attention, so you couldn't kind of deal with this great big thing at this time. And I think you knew that you were going to have to face this sometime. You were just very tired, very busy, physically tired, and the way you were feeling physically, it was kind of stopping you from actually dealing with whatever this problem was. I'm seeing this as probably an emotional problem. So the next card you have your past is the Six of Pentacles. So again, this is about being out of balance. If you look at the scales, this man's holding up, they're not balanced properly. And also there's an imbalanced situation with, he's giving money to one person, not the other one. So there's kind of imbalance here. And, I'm seeing this, actually I've seen this in your past reading, that there was some sort of situation where you were giving your time and energy, not to someone who deserved it, but maybe to someone who didn't deserve it, something like that. And, there was, yes, I'm actually seeing someone who's helped you out quite a lot in your past. This could be a friend, but I always see some confusion between, in your readings, I see this all the time. There's some confusion between someone who's a friend and someone who you might want as more, something like that. So it kind of goes backwards and forwards between that. That's what I always see. And yes, again, confusion about whether you want someone as a friend or whether you want someone as more, that kind of thing. Yes, if this resonates, just think about who deserves more of your time and who doesn't deserve more of your time. And also think about whether you actually want this person as a friend or more, and kind of try to make up your mind around that, because I'm always seeing there's some confusion around this kind of person, this issue with this person. So the last card you have your past is the Six of Cups. So yes, this could be why this could be why things were so confused, why things were so out of balance. I'm seeing a lot of things in this card. This is about looking back onto old times. It can be, looking back fondly onto the way things were, wanting reconciliation sometimes. But I'm seeing that you actually did want more with someone. This is like, what I'm seeing is you were going backwards and forwards with someone, and you wanted things to be, you were remembering things how they were in the beginning of your relationship when you got together. So you're thinking about all these times, looking back and saying, oh, weren't they fantastic, the early days, we had such fun and we were in love and it was fun and funny and we just enjoyed our time. And before things got too complicated and terrible, and then we had these breakups and back togethers and then friends and all this mess happened. So it's like, you're feeling like you wanted things to go back to how they were. That's what I'm seeing. Sometimes this can be about idolizing old times, idolizing what you had with someone, that kind of thing. So yes, so much has happened since this time, since these early days, and you can't go backwards. Things can't go back to how they were. They can only go forwards. So yes, you're going to have to make some sort of a decision about someone. You're going to have to stop going backwards and forwards with someone. But I'm seeing that you weren't ready to make this decision at this time. So maybe this was this big decision you had to make in the Temperance card that you're kind of putting aside. Excuse me. So yes, you have got this very confusing backwards and forwards with someone, excuse me again, and yes, just missing what you had with someone, but you can't go backwards. You know, if you do want to have a relationship with whoever this is, you can't go backwards with them. You can create new memories. You can go forwards and create a new good time in your future. But you can't go back. That's what I'm seeing. Excuse me, my throat. Oh, my throat's sore. The first card you have here present is the Ten of Swords. So I'm seeing this is about, this is a very sad card. This is a hurt card. This is about abandonment. That's what I'm seeing. So you have been abandoned. You've been abandoned in your more distant past. That's what I'm seeing. Someone might have just up and left you behind. I can see that, and I can see this has really hurt you. And maybe this is one of the reasons why you have all of these mixed feelings around this person in the Six of Cups, and all of these kind of mixed up issues. And yes, you're not letting go of this person in the Six of Cups, but you're not embracing them fully as a relationship, wanting a relationship with them either. So it's kind of this strange backwards and forwards. And it's probably because you've had this abandonment problem. You feel like you've been abandoned. And it's a bit like you don't want this person to abandon you. It's like you don't want to let this person go, because if they go, you'll miss them. And that's that abandoned feeling. But if you fully commit to this person and they do leave you down the line, then you'll feel like that eventually anyway. So you feel like you're just trying to avoid this feeling abandoned, and that's why you're not doing either thing. You're not letting them go, you're not having a relationship with them, and so you're all very, very mixed up with this person. So yes, that's what I'm seeing there. And I'm also seeing that, in the Six of Cups, when you were thinking about the good days, the kind of honeymoon time you had with this person. This honeymoon time, these early days in a relationship, this is the safe time for you, because it feels early, it feels new. You haven't got into any proper commitment yet. You're not kind of asking, is this going anywhere? You're just in the early days. You're just enjoying them. You're having fun. You're enjoying it. There's no commitment. There's no problem. And everyone's on their best behavior. No one's kind of showing them any kind of true colors yet. And that's the safe place for you. So that's why you're looking back onto this safe place, because you don't have to worry about, what does this mean? You don't have to worry about, do I have a future with them? You don't have to worry about being hurt and all of these things. You don't have to worry about if they're going to abandon you, because it's only the early days. It doesn't really matter. So that's the safe place in the relationship for you. And that's probably why you're looking back into these early days and you're kind of hoping for that again. But you can't have that again. I'm seeing that as well. So don't let this kind of fear of abandonment stop you from moving forward with some amazing people or an amazing person, or just letting go. Don't let this stop you from doing things, because I'm seeing that this is kind of stopping you from doing a lot of things, either making a decision one way or another way, and all of these things. Try and address this in some way. I know I'm rambling. Try and, if you need counselling, try that. If you need to speak to this person, try that as well. They're an understanding person. That's what I'm seeing. So yes, I hope that makes sense. I know I'm going on and on, but I just hope that makes sense to you. The next card you have here present is the Four of Pentacles. So yes, again, look at this. He's holding on to this coin. This is holding on. You're holding on to people. You're holding on to this person. You're fearing that they're going to leave you, but this is as a friend. But then you don't want to commit as a relationship. You're pushing them away if they want a relationship. So this is like, you don't mean to do this. This might be subconsciously, but this goes way back when you were abandoned. That's what I'm seeing. So, if you do push people away, like this person, and then they say, well, you obviously don't want me here, so I'm going away. And then you say, well, yes, I knew this would happen. I knew everyone would leave me in the end. So it's that kind of silly thing. You're doing it to yourself. And don't think I'm blaming you for what's happened. I'm not. I'm just saying that you could be subconsciously kind of self-sabotaging yourself, that kind of thing. So just be very careful around someone. You might lose this person, and that's the very thing you don't want to do. So just try and, I think maybe you should talk to this person because they're a very understanding person, and maybe try and get some counselling as well. That might be the two things that might help you. But you need to work through this sometime. The last card you have here present is the Ace of Cups. So yes, look at this. Your emotions. Time to address your emotions. That's what I'm seeing in this card. It's time. I know this is very specific. I know whoever this resonates with, this is an important message for you to hear. Please address this in some way. Try and communicate with this person again. This person deserves communication. They don't deserve you kind of pushing them away. They don't deserve this. And they're understanding again. I'm seeing that as well. They're a very... Look at this emotion in this Eight of Cups. This person is a very lovely, caring, peaceful person. Look at this dove here. They care about you. They want things to grow with you. Look what's happening. There are flowers. There are, water lilies growing. They want to grow things with you. So they care about you. They're very gentle. So you can speak to this person. But this is the person who deserves it. Speak to them. You know who that is. The first card you have for your future is the Three of Wands. So yes, I'm seeing that, yes, a lot of this work stress that you're having in the Temperance card that you were going through in your past, this is going to start to calm down now. This is a very calm card. There's peace in this card, also the peace in the Ace of Cups. So this is going to start to calm down for you now. I'm seeing what you're waiting for is going to start to come in for you now. You've had this kind of waiting in your workplace, waiting for something to come through to you. You've had this for a while in your readings. I've seen this in your readings. Now, at this time in your future, this is when it comes in. This is the time. This is when it comes in. Hopefully that will alleviate some of the work stress you've had, and then this will help you to open up your time and open up your energy so that you're able to deal with this person and deal with this abandonment issue that you have. The next card you have, your future, is the Eight of Cups. I just keep on seeing the same thing again and again. I'm sorry, I'm going to repeat myself. I can't help it. This is what you fear. You fear someone abandoning you. This is what's happening. Look at this person in this car. They're walking away. This is what you fear. Yes, some people in life are like that. They will walk away. They will leave you. And that's what's happened to you in your past. But don't judge everyone around you now by those people. Don't judge them. And also don't push them away so that you push them away first and they can't abandon you. Don't do that either. I know this has happened to you. Don't think I'm judging you. I'm not blaming you for what's happened in your past, but I am saying that you do have to take the reins. You do have to take control. You do have to make sure that you're not letting some good people go, and that you take control of your feelings. You take control of your abandonment, and you make sure that you're addressing this so that you can move forward. That's what you need to do. The last card you have in future is the Seven of Swords. Again, same story. I'm sorry, I know this is specific. This is the same story. Not everyone is dishonest. Yes, there are some dishonest people around. There are some dishonest people like the man in this card that's stealing the swords. He's being sneaky, he's lying, whatever he's doing. Not everyone will leave you. Not everyone will cheat on you. Not everyone will abandon you. Not everyone. So yes, this man's running away. Look at this. Please don't run from people. Please don't push them away. They don't especially this one person I'm seeing does not deserve this. They don't deserve it. Please face this. Talk to this person. Explain how you're feeling. Say, I've got this abandonment problem. This is what it is. I really fear this. This is my greatest fear. I need to speak to you about this. Open up to them. They'll understand. They'll come closer to you. They'll help you. They're a peaceful person. They have the dove. Look at that. I've got the hiccups, sorry. I'm sorry about that. So yes, face this person. Communicate with this person, face your fears. If you need counselling, do that. Do whatever you can to do this. That's what I'm seeing.